Hey everybody, it's the Review Revolution, back at you again. And this time we're taking a look at the DC Universe Classics, Kryptonite Chaos, Lex Luthor. Now, this is or what appears to be the same Lex Luthor that was not only re-released in the 2-pack with Skeletor, in the recent Toys R Us exclusive Master Universe DC Heroes 2-pack, at Toys R Us. But this is also the re-release of the Lex Luthor from the DC Universe Superheroes line. And looks like it comes with all his appropriate pieces of Kryptonite, which we'll go over. It seems as though that except for the DC Universe Heroes version, the original version, Lex Luthor has been kind of packaged now in 2-packs. And it made sense for, if you do a Master of the Universe crossover, that he be crossed over with Skeletor. That makes perfect sense. I would think that Lex Luthor would be packaged with a Superman in a DC Universe box. But if there isn't a Superman to pack in there, well, maybe they can pack him in with an old girlfriend, something like that. Maybe a superpowered ex-girlfriend. Trust me. On the back, well, looking at the pack, of course, this is very much in line with the DC Universe Wave 1 through 11 boxes. It's got all the panels in the back, has the yellow and orange explosion pattern, which is very cool. And we've got Lex Luthor, Kryptonite Chaos. On the back, there's the picture of Lex Luthor, and his bio says, as super-intelligent teenager, Lex Luthor idolized Superboy and saved him from a piece of kryptonite. While working towards curing Superboy's weakness, one of Luthor's lab experiments went awry, causing Luthor's hair to fall out, while permanently damaging his psyche. Luthor blamed Superboy for the mishap, and as the two grew to adulthood, Luthor vowed to do everything in his power to destroy the last son of Krypton. Wow. Sensitive child. Real name, Alexander Joseph Luthor. Occupation, criminal, mastermind, and scientist. Base of operation, Metropolis. First appearance, Action Comics, number 23, 1940. Special skills, unparalleled intelligence, accomplished inventor of weaponry. An all-around git. One thing that I did want to take a moment to point out, in the corner here, or in the middle here, there's usually some type of feature of another set of figures. Not so here. It just says MattyCollector.com. And though I can't see anything else, not for children under 3, contains small parts, I can't see anything else that makes me think this was an online exclusive. I've checked Matty just before I did this, and I didn't see where this was on their website. So who knows? Maybe it's just the card or the back that they had available. I don't know. But for now, we'll take a moment. We'll get Lex Luthor out of the box and get a closer look at this one by himself. All right, we've got Lex Luthor busted loose, and yeah, he is the exact same Lex Luthor, which again, from the DC Superheroes line, great re-release for anyone who hasn't been able to get that figure. Getting him in the Kryptonite Chaos, certainly one that I would say is worth having. It's a great Lex Luthor. Of course, it is the Of course, it is the same one that came with the Skeletor 2-pack. But completely different than the Gotham City 5 Lex Luthor. Even different head. But considering that this one, see, I'm a little on the fence because these were 2-packs. They might have been a little harder to get. The Lex Luthor, he's still on the shelf at Walmart. But these two, kind of on the fence about. I think that for the Supergirl, it probably made sense that you would have him in his power suit. But for the Lex Luthor from the 2-pack with Skeletor, I would really like to have seen them take the business suit from Two-Face, or the one from the DC, particularly the one from the DC Universe, or DC Heroes, the Clark Kent Superman 2-pack, and just swap out heads. They have that business suit. I think it's the same one as Two-Face. I wish they would just swap that out. Or even still, go ahead and keep the Lex Luthor in his power suit for the one with Skeletor, and then take the DC superhero's body from Clark Kent and give him the head of Lex Luthor. It comes from the DC Universe, or the DC Superheroes. It's another re-release. It really could have made that 2-pack very cool, very unique. Hopefully they still will. It's just taking one of the 2 Lex Luthor heads and swapping out that body. I myself might do it if I can get a hold of a loose Clark Kent. Anybody out there who's got one, let me know. If you've got one and you're willing to part with it, send me a message. I'll talk with you. We'll talk about it. But for now, we are going to get another look at the Lex Luthor with his power armor. As I mentioned with the review in Skeletor, very, very nice. Very, very nice figure. I really love how they've kind of brought this figure out. All the paneling, the gyros in the back, the purple with even a little, what looks to be almost purple dry brush through it. Again, kind of just carrying the color throughout. It's really nice. The use of the greens. The green in the top part of the armor is different than in the skirt he's got, which is of course different from the arms. The purple is pretty much the same, just taking on a more metallic appearance here on the top of the armor, but still really good. The hoses and the plates. All the things that I mentioned with this Lex Luthor with Skeletor. Not to repeat myself too much, but these are really, really beautiful. I am a little concerned about these right here, these little wires. Anything that has that thin of plastic and kind of sticks out, I'm kind of afraid if it gets caught on something, or if it gets compressed too much, it could actually break. So that would be the only thing I'd be a little concerned about. Otherwise, it's a beautiful figure. It's really, really nice. Even a second time around. The head does turn. It's completely on a ball. Arm comes out. Comes up. Twist. Twist at the wrist. And nope, nothing at the hand. Just like Supergirl, he does have a twist of the torso. He's got kind of a ball here on the torso, so there's kind of a crunch, but not like a crunch joint. The skirt doesn't really let his legs come in or out much, but there is a bend at the knee and on the ankle. So right around the waist and the top of the legs, articulation suffers a little bit, but for how nice this figure actually is, if you don't already have him, then it's certainly forgivable, and one you'll certainly want to be picking up if you can find. As I mentioned with the Lex Luthor from the Skeletor pack, he does come with his collection of Kryptonite, the blue, the green, of course, gold, and lastly the red. Now, I believe the original Lex Luthor here came with a gun that the Kryptonite actually fit in, and I'm not sure, but I think that gun was actually packaged with Brainiac in the Superman Brainiac 2-pack. We'll have to take a look and try those out once I get that one open. But for now, this has been a look at the DC Universe Classics Kryptonite Chaos Lex Luthor. Rate, comment, subscribe, join the revolution, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.